Alright, well this is Jeff here. I'm somewhere on the mid-north coast. As per usual, you'll probably get sick and tired of hearing me say that because, well, it's the area where I generally live. I'm never going to say exactly where I am, only because people do like to value their properties. I just spoke to the owner of this property and he is more than happy for me to come through and have a look at this place. About 4 years ago he was saying this house went underwater. Now let's have a look at this here. It's just a beautiful old farm property, and I'm not sure if you can see through these trees or not. I'll come and take you over here later on. But just through those trees, about 10-15 foot through those trees, is a major river. He was saying that inside the house, the water come up about 1 metre through the house, 1 metre high. Now this gentleman, he has actually just sold this property. He's in his later 60s, and he just said enough's enough, time to retire. And I don't blame him after having gone through this once again. The first time he said these were record floods, roughly about 4 years ago. It brings us to about 2019, and as we all know, the major floods that Lismore had. Well, just coming into the house now, and this looks like will be the May lounge room living area. A few things around the place. Well, have a look down here. Got pictures. Is that dog food down there? Cat food, optimum cat food. More pictures here. But if you look at the floor, have a look at the floor. You can see just the mud all over the floor here. How these farmers do it, it's a question I ask nearly every time I go out. Not only fighting government bureaucracy, but also fighting with. Have a look at this here. Oh. I wonder if that was his bike or not. I might have to go and ask him. I'll let you know if I get to see him again. He took off in his little quad bike, so we'll see what happens. Gone out to feed the stock one of the last times before he moves on. So he's just recently sold the place, and apparently the farm's going to be used for a solar farm. There we go, a little horseshoe. Coming down here, we're going into the kitchen here. Yeah, saying that someone bought the property for a solar farm. I'd much rather that to wind farms. I think it's much more environmentally friendly. But he was saying also that the farmers who use their land for the wind panels, they've been totally duped, and if something goes wrong with the wind panels, it's up to the farmers to do the repairs. Now that I did not know. And if that's the case, that is so wrong. I'm looking in the cupboard here. An empty can of Jack Daniels and Coke, sorry. It's empty, no good for anyone. Look at here. So I'm getting used to this little gadget which I put my phone on, so I keep spinning it the wrong way. Oh, you've got some bullets there. They've all been fired, they've all been used, but I've never fired a gun in my life. I couldn't tell you what size they are. Someone's going to know, it's probably a 22 or 38, who knows? I've got no idea. So I've never fired a gun. I'm a city boy, grew up in the city. Look along here. We've got this is going out the back here. I'll take you out there in a minute. Looks like there might be a laundry there. Light switches and a fan. There's no fan in here. Let me have a look at top up here. There we go, we've got directional lights. just to its right there. May have been where the fan was, I'm not sure. There's definitely no fan in the ceiling here now. Come back down. Just no little electric stove, nothing exciting, nothing real major. Look at the tiles. This bloke said he's lived here for 50 years on this farm. It was his first job. And with the floods, he's just had to give it up. He's still got the cattle there, he's out feeding them, but they're soon to go. He's buying elsewhere, going to buy just 50 acres. And take it easy. I don't know how you take it easy on 50 acres, but that's his life. He's used to it, I suppose. Looking at here, we've got grass growing out of the sink. Here, looking through this window here, I'm suspecting that will take you through to the dining room. Come back down here, we've more mud all over the floor. Just cracked mud. He said this was up to about a metre. You can see, there we go, we can see the mark along the wall where the water came up to. That is just mad. That is totally mad. And then a lot more mud in this room. Obviously that'll be the case because we're closer. This is like the front room nearest to the river, just across the road from us. Yeah, this would have been the dining room, I'd say. Just having a look at that there. But nice, sitting here eating your breakfast. You know, look over the road. You can't see the river, but like just the few trees over there. Out this window here, we got the east. Let the sun come up over your shoulder, or you're facing into it, looking out over the farm. Just love the weatherboard all the way through this house, just a weatherboard house. I say, looking at this window, would have cooked the meals over there, passed them through here, over to the table. And yeah. Let's have a look at that there, all the cracked mud on the ground. How do they do it? How do farmers do it? I appreciate them, seriously. I don't question what they do because we need their food, we need what they supply for us, whether it be fruit, vegetables or meat. You know, yes, the Industrial Revolution changed a lot for a lot of people, but even through it all, we've needed farming. Wow. Yeah, they're just empty bags, those are. Here we go. There, you've got a broom there. No excuse to miss this dirt. No, just joking. This here would have been, I'd say, the master bedroom. We've got a old lamp on the floor down there. Couple of bowls, one there and one there. Pillows, cushions, carpet's been rolled up. He said he put new carpet in here and then the floods came through. How does that sound? There we go. Mould, 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 mould. And look, if we look at this here, that is almost up to my waist height, that mould. And we've got a manhole up there and mud wasp nests. We'll just go that way. There's a manhole to get into the ceiling. Oops, don't want to trip over anything. This is a bit of grass on the ground. There we go, we got phone jacks there, power points. Coming to this next bedroom. Once again, we've got more mud on the floor. What have we got down here? Bosch power belt. Now, yeah, some kind of belt for some machinery or something. Yeah. This house is quickly becoming a greenhouse with all the plants coming through. And that black piece there is part of a vacuum cleaner. Here we got a old air cooler, air conditioner. Which is a portable one you can move around from room to room. Tailor-made seat cover, part number blah blah blah. We've got something behind this door. We've got here if I can move it, please. Just obviously had cables or something coming down there. Cover for something. Got to ask him. Remember to ask him about that motorbike. Back in the lounge room. And up here, we've got an air conditioner. There you go, that cable was for the air conditioner. It's on the other side of the wall there. Well, there you go, that makes good sense. That cover, I should say. Here's an old desk. Lots of dust. Air element box, just a few bibs and bobs here. Coming to the back room. Here's your main power board. It's got your switches. I don't know where the actual meter is. Maybe you didn't have one. I don't know. You'd have to pay electricity somehow. Oh, look in here, the cupboard here. We're going to have a look here. I'm not going to show that one because it's got names on it. But what have we got here? Just receipts and things from the farm. Total white heron. Tax law firm. I'm not going to go through too much here, just all the personal paperwork. A few bits and pieces like electrical stuff, mechanic stuff, air filters, pet wormer, whoop, coal power, there you go. Can I open that door? No, sorry, that door's locked, but it doesn't look like anywhere but outside really. Yeah, another door leading outside, covered in growth. Coming into the bathroom now. Once again, we're covered in mud, the whole floor. Old picnic basket there. Here's just a bathroom shelf where you kept your towels and soaps and stuff on there ready for next usage. Old towel rail. It's quite a nice towel rail actually. Solid wood. There's your bathroom window. We've got there the basin. Down here, we're going to get down there, there we go. We've got a bath. No shower here. There's a toilet there, looks a bit, shall we say, used. We're not going to go in there, there's even toilet paper in there, it's looking a bit, yeah, well, don't really want to know too much what's in there. Well, this is it really inside the house. I'm back in the main lounge room now. We look through the lounge room into the dining room. Oh, get that light out the window. There we go. That's the dining room through there. Now I want to go and check out the laundry, didn't I? See if I can open the door up. Yes, it opens. Let me get down here. Yes, I was right, it's a laundry. The old laundry tub, there's only a plastic one, not the concrete ones. But looking around here, a few shelves. And it's got some pictures and stuff down there too. There you go, I mentioned no shower in the bathroom. We got one here in the laundry. As you look down here, I can't really get through, so much in the way. But looking over there, hang on, what have we got up here? There we go, we got an old guitar there. So when you're out here doing these houses, it pays to open your eyes and look around, because not only the guitar, up here, there we go, up higher. We've got some kind of brandy bottle or something like that up there. Around here, here's your water heater. And let's zoom on down, scan down, just more stuff on the floor there. Don't know if we can see that in there or not. There we go, a few garden tools in it. Something just jumped on me and landed on my stomach, don't know what it was. And it wasn't a snake, so I'm happy. Whatever it was big, but freaked me out. But look at this, when you're walking around in undergrowth like that, you never know what you're going to find. And right in front of me is a 5,000 gallon, mate, those be a 10,000 gallon water tank there, a big old concrete one. I'm not going to go over there, but I'd say that was the old toilet out, the old dunny out back, the old toilet. And there's a more modern water tank. One thing our farmers needed to do was collect as much water as possible, because we could go through such times of drought. I know it sounds weird saying that when this went through such a major flood. As the Dorothea McKellar poem said, the poem's called My Country, but she said, I love a sunburnt country, a land of sweeping plains, of rugged mountains, of droughts and rains. There we go, back in the house. Well, I'm going to go for a wander up the road now, just to show you this area. I was here a few weeks ago and I took a photo of a bus on this property. I'm going to I should took a couple of photos of the bus. Going to go up to show you the bus and hopefully get to look inside. It'll be clear. Here we go. The garage, it's not open. He's got a lot of stuff in there. I've put my head in there, but it's just not going to go. There's not a lot to see really. Just a lot of stuff stored and junk. You can't really see it really how crowded it is. Here is an old concrete owl. Would have been a nice bit of ornament to have out the front of the house. Now we look over the road here, you can see right where the river is through the tree. Coming up here, we got a couple of silos. There we go. You've got a couple of silos, and actually make that 3 silos by the looks of it. 3 silos. You know, well, there are 3 kinds of people in the world. There are those who can count and those who can't count. Oh, there's 4 silos, the 4th one. Here's I'm not going to go in there, but he's got to clear all this out before he moves. And this is like a workshop shed that he's got, storing things, tools, machinery. I believe, and I've been on farms that have been abandoned with all this stuff left on it, and makes you, it breaks your heart. Absolutely breaks your heart when they get to that stage where they just can't even take their things with them. They're just off the farm, go and move to the city where life's easier. And I mean that, life is easier in the city. The amount of work these guys do up at before the crack of dawn, not getting to bed till like 11 o'clock at night. This here is another shed. More machinery and stuff in here. Once again, another water tank. As I said, they need to collect as much water as possible. The river across from this road from me is probably not full of salt water, but it'd be brackish. You wouldn't be able to drink it too comfortably unless you was desperate. Alright, continue on our walk up to the bus. Old motorhome. As you can hear, we've got a highway just nearby. That's how I found this place, actually driving past on the highway, and I used to look down here. I've been looking down here for a few years. I thought I've got to get down there one day if I could work. I had to work out how to get here. It wasn't just a direct turn thing and you're going to be here. Nah, definitely not. Never that easy for me. Old. Don't know what there was in this shed. If I see him, I'll ask him. Someone of you guys may know, like, it was like all little stalls there. They kept sheep or something in there before, or cattle in there to milk them, I'd say, yeah. The cattle was in there, they milk them. There you go. I'm learning. I am learning. I've never been a farmer. Lived in rural areas, but never been a farmer. I grew up in Sydney. Once again, not farming. Across the road here is more river. Nice just to sit down here, throw a line in, see what fish you could catch. Well, here is the bus which I found the other week, the old motorhome. Let's see if I can get into it. Right, coming up in here is the inside of the bus. Spider webs and all, thank you very much. Well, it's decked out nicely actually. Go and get myself in here. You had the shower slash bathroom basin. Oh, it's decked out very nicely. Then we've got your TV and air conditioner. There might have been a fridge in this corner, who knows? Not a lot of room for much. Oh no, the fridges are out this other room. Where is it? Yeah, I think there's one out here. No, there was no fridge, so maybe the fridge there. We've got the kitchen sink here. Shelving. Right here. There we go, the old steering wheel. More shelving. There's actually two air conditioners in this. Here's another one just here. This one near the door, which you saw from the outside. So. Well, this is the old bus. And look at this here. I'm easily 5 foot above the ground here, from the ground up onto the floor of the bus. And then look down here. And once again, let's see if we can zoom that in. Look at that there, all the mud just on the floor, cracked. This is 5 foot above the floor, above the ground outside. When you look at the ground outside here is probably another say 10 foot higher than the river. So we've got another piece of farm machinery here. It's going to help harvest, plough the land up by the looks of it. I don't know what they were doing here. There's a lot of land here. The gentleman was saying that this is now being separated, but right down the far end of the road is where this farm started, and it's been divided up now, 2 different owners, and this property now has a new owner. It just got sold. This. There we go. Big tractor shed. Even a big digger, front end loader on there. Glad he knows what that is, I've got no idea. And an essential on every farm. Barbed wire, keep the stock in. Going to come down here to the just as far as this farm gate here. I'm not going to go right down. Not sure if you can see them or not. There's cattle lying down in the grass over there, just not long ago being fed. There they are. And there's more over this way too. Let's say it's a working farm, but not for long. Soon it'll be a solar farm. We'll plant little suns everywhere just to give us more light. Okay, I'm being facetious. Well, I hope you enjoyed this one. Have a look at the road here. Oh, that goes through there another, say, 2 kilometres down that way before you get to a sign that says private property. And then this way. Another 2 kilometres up the way before you see tar. So it's not a massive dirt road, but it's still big enough. Well, so I hope you enjoyed this one. I'll see you at the next house. God bless and take it easy.